If you've been wondering whether insulin resistance could be part of what's going on with your body, but you don't have labs yet, or you've been told that everything looks normal on your labs, this video is for you. Today, I'm walking you through 5 simple things you can check at home that often point to insulin resistance long before it shows up on blood work. This isn't about diagnosing yourself, it's just about understanding your body better. Now, one of the hardest parts about insulin resistance is that it doesn't usually show up overnight. It builds quietly over time, and a lot of women are told that they're fine because their labs are technically in range, even though they don't feel fine at all. So let's talk about what your body might be already telling you. First, I want you to pay attention to how you feel after you eat. If you regularly feel tired, foggy, or like you need a nap 30 to 60 minutes after a meal, that's a really big clue. That usually means your blood sugar is spiking and crashing instead of staying steady. Remember, food should give you energy, not take it away. Number 2, notice where your weight is showing up. Insulin resistance often shows up as weight gain around the midsection, especially if it feels stubborn or unresponsive to cutting calories. This is not about vanity. Belly fat is metabolically active and is often a sign that insulin is staying elevated for far longer than it should. Third, check in with your cravings. If you're feeling intense cravings for sugar, carbs, whether it's sweet, salty, especially in the afternoon or evening, that is not a willpower issue. That's what I call the insulin monster. Cravings are often your body trying to correct unstable blood sugar. When glucose drops too fast, your brain pushes you to go get some quick energy wherever it can. Now, 4, think about how long you can comfortably go in between your meals. If you feel shaky, irritable, lightheaded, or hangry when you haven't eaten in just a few hours, that can be a sign that your blood sugar regulation isn't working efficiently yet. Stable blood sugar usually means you can go a reasonable amount of time, like 4 hours at least, in between meals without feeling awful. And 5, take note of your energy patterns throughout the day. A big crash between like 2 and 4 p.m. is one of the most common things that I see. You might feel fine in the morning, you push through the day, and then suddenly you hit a wall around 3 o'clock, mentally and physically. That afternoon slump is often tied to insulin and blood sugar swings that were happening earlier in the day. Now, here's the part I really want you to hear. If you recognize yourself in a few of these, that does not mean something is wrong with you. It just means your body's asking for a different kind of support than it needed before. And the good news is that insulin resistance is incredibly responsive to lifestyle changes, especially when you catch it early. Simple things like eating enough protein at every meal and snack, balancing your meals with enough healthy fats and fiber, walking after your meals, sleeping better, reducing your stress. All of these make a massive difference in your blood sugar and insulin. This is why I talk so much about addressing insulin before going extremes with dieting. Eating less is not the solution when blood sugar is unstable. You have to support your metabolism. So, if you recognize yourself in a few of these signs, the most helpful place to start is not by cutting calories or cutting carbs. It's actually by adding more protein. Protein helps to stabilize your blood sugar. It will lower that insulin, reduce your cravings, and support muscle, all of which are super important in midlife. Now, I created a free guide called the Power Up with Protein guide that walks you through how much protein you actually need, the best sources for midlife, and simple ways to add it to your meals without overthinking. You can download it using the link below. And if you want deeper support beyond that, this is exactly what we work on inside the Midlife Metabolism Collaborative. But for now, just start with the protein guide and notice how adding protein makes you feel. Small shifts can add up really quickly when blood sugar is involved. All right, I will see you in the next video.